I don't need the shoes, right? I have them.
First time ever doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
OpTic sides the League of Legends team, and then they go and take these Christmas pictures, dude.
We're thugs, bro. We're just gangster.
Yeah, no, fucking rich.
Yeah, he's got cash.
You should bring this back with you to Europe, bro.
You know what's crazy is that it's not that weird because, you know.
Comparatively, yeah.
As we sit here recording, in about 2 to 3 hours, we're gonna make the League of Legends announcement. And the way that we're announcing it is very OpTic, but I think like extra because it's Roman that was in charge of like the conception of it. And what he wanted to do was to have like this Santa Claus scene, but it was like more of a Warriors, but it was like Einstein. Why can't he take the picture?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna end up.
Wait, where's
the
Adam?
picture. Adam is following us. He should be there like right now. This is the noise of the. Your drift was bad. It was bad. Draft bad. I was bad. I'm gonna do this.
Let me get behind you.
Alright. Where are you, man? It's Roman. Fine, we're gonna be there. But we start to take pictures with people, so. Okay, yeah, okay, perfect.
Oh, nice.
So the best will be Jose standing next, yeah. From there. Peach.
I would say get down one.
Yeah, yeah, but then we don't see any more those amazing shoes.
Yeah, like that.
Problem solver, solution. Where's the photographer, brother? You said that 9 minutes ago, Roman.
You know, we could have
I
there's
am
an ice
hungry.
skating rink right outside Frisco Square.
It's not lemonade. What is it? What is it?
Oh no, I just know it's not lemonade.
The shoes.
God damn it.
When you put your shoes, doesn't have lemonade.
Wait, but then the people like.
So, Zig,
Okay.
I think Zig, you should be the one holding it. I think you can hold it like that, you know? Because you're supposed to be a military guy, so you can hold it like that. You can be more like, I'm offering the fucking product. Yes. Okay.
Silver bells, silver bells.
I just need to remove the phones here.
And this is like in your face still.
Yeah. There is 3 of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm a reseller.
Roman wanted to go to the Gaylord Hotel, at least an hour drive away, to use their carriage inside. I don't know if you guys have ever been in a Gaylord, but it's like this big compound complex. It was like hotels with a big atrium in the middle. Anyway, it was a really, really good picture. And I see why we took an hour to get there. We were like, we could have done that right down the street. But then I think about it and I'm like, I'm glad that Roman is as extra as he is. Because he pushes us to do stuff that we may be too lazy to do otherwise. So Roman, keep doing what you're doing. Because I am super hype about it. I'm going back to calling you Romaine. Like the lettuce. The consistency in the amount of times that I hear, why did you expand into this instead of League of Legends, has been going on for so many years that now that we finally have done it, it's made it a little bit easier for you guys to like be okay with it. We had the League of Legends team actually here in the office all last week. I shot a podcast with Zabutine and Arcadian. Super, super cool dudes. Contrary to what people say about League of Legends players, might I say. My group of guys, super cool. All of them, every single one of them. And I will say that it's, you know, once you break the ice and once you get this like good rapport going, it's just humanity at that point. I think that's something that we've had really good success at, has been, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now. I had a fucking brain fart. So they were here last week and shit.
Comeback. Cino shows huge. Kenny shows huge. It has been them all weekend long. The Dynamite duo. It's been so impressive. What a performance here, Maven. And care about the sweet OpTic game.
couple rumors going around. People saw me walking around Dallas. People weren't really sure what I was up to, but it's official at this point. I will be the head coach for OpTic Gaming, going to be helping the guys out as much as possible throughout this year. Basically things with MLG didn't work out on the commentating analyst side of things, so started looking out for who else wanted my talents, my help, I guess. So OpTic was one of the first teams that reached out to me. Obviously I have a lot of experience with the guys, Krim, Damon, won a world championship together, team with Scump way back when he first went pro and stuff. So I feel like I have the respect of the guys. I feel like I can bring something to the team that they didn't really have before, that neutral voice, a level-headed guy that'll help them improve on certain game types when they do have those heated disputes that happen at times with any team really. So
ever since Black Ops 2, we haven't won an opening event of the year. So the first event of the year. And back in those days was when Aches pushed Nadeshot, and then Nadeshot like restrained himself from, you know, doing something back. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to win that game. But since then, we've never win the first event of the year, the inaugural event of the year. This is the thing though, coming off of winning champs and then winning the majority of the 2Ks that have been going on in the past, I don't know, month and a half leading up to MLG Dallas, like, I thought we were gonna win. Everybody thought we were gonna win. In fact, like every single other event that has ever existed in Call of Duty, win or lose, we always go in there as the favorites to win.
All right, Jack, let's get into it. How do you feel just looking at it? Arden Forest Hardpoint, do you have to pick this easily for OpTic Gaming?
But folks, it's a 20-second lead for OpTic with all 4 players negative. Last year, it was what? The outslaying team won 90% of hardpoints or some ridiculous number. Look, that
gotta go down
case here this year. Absolutely. If you win the rotations and get the key kills, yes, you can be outslayed, whatever. But as long as you win with a couple gunfights on rotation, get the favorable positioning, you can still win game. Oh my goodness, folks. 3 more seconds needed. OpTic in the hill, 248, 249, 250.
So right now the lights are on. We have to evacuate. You and me, and you two can come with the players. So come, just follow me.
I have to find Graham.
Graham was sitting right here.
I know. I'm not
Remember
going
me?
without her in case there's actually a real.
Pitch, what the fuck? I don't even care about the fire alarm going on right now. My life's in danger. Don't even care. What are these? Drinking water, garbage.
Not the players.
I don't care about the water quality, A+. The quantity though, that's a fucking hard D.
This event was crazy, man. I haven't really seen anything like it. Throughout my years of playing, there have been times where we've had to evacuate due to bomb threats, different things going on with the venue or whatever, but this time they weren't messing around. That first bomb threat came in during the pool play, and it just really killed the vibe of the venue. It's unfortunate. There's not really anything anyone could have done about it. It's safety first in a situation like this, especially with the condition that the world's in. So the fact that the event still went on pretty smoothly was cool to see. From the player perspective though, I'm sure it was kind of a vibe kill. You're warming up for a game, you're ready to go, you're in that sort of mindset, or even mid-series, and the fact that you have to pause and take a breather. I feel like the guys handled it well, but of course it happened again later on, so.
We gotta scramble. My pre-fire prediction right now is not on. At the end of the CTF it was. You saw that 2-piece? Yeah. I was banging that wall.
Well, dude, even that I feel like if we play a scrim, I killed a guy like you know
every day a chance.
You know when you play
Besides,
yeah, well, guess who woke up at fucking 12?
Besides when we played Splyce, and we almost got fucked by Splyce.
Yeah, who the fuck woke up at 12? I set my alarm for 12.
We were supposed to be here. The plan was be at the venue at 1, and I was perfectly. I was on pace.
It's fucking eat and then be at the venue at 1.
No, the plan is I can get to the venue at 1 because that's when the scheduled time was. If I can eat if I want. What you need me to eat?
If you eat at 1:30, we're not getting the setup. If you get there at 1:30,
shut up.
Yeah, you woke up at 12 when you were down at the place at 12:30.
Yeah, right.
Actually, this makes sense because of fucking your Overwatch team too.
We lost.
It's not Gucci. It's not all over. Looking like Vader right now. Actually, we're doing that. Yeah. Hands a little closer.
I immediately got up from where I was sitting, went directly to backstage, grabbed the players, went out through the back to make sure that everything was going to be okay. But the thing there was that, you know, whoever called this prank didn't take into account that there was like little girls and little boys and just like families next to us, not in the same venue, but on the other hall, like competing in some cheerleading stuff. And you're talking about families who have zero clue of what Call of Duty is, zero clue as to what swatting is, zero clue as to what, you know, pranks are, internet pranks are. Like, look, we're used to it. Everybody in Call of Duty like understands the name of the game, and we deal with it. We know. But when you call a fake bomb threat, think about the moms and think about the stress that they went through, having to go find their daughters, having to go find their kids who are running around playing. Like, and there's a bomb threat. Come on, man. Like you gotta know when it's funny and when it's like a little bit too fucking far. And this time it was way too far. It was disappointing. You should know better, for real. It's disgusting. Do you guys know what time you guys play next?
They said we have an hour. They said we have an hour break.
Do you guys want anything? Need anything?
Nah. I just told Drew to get like granola bars because he was just getting bananas. He got them. But
your guys' search, man. You do the same shit every match. It's brutal. Like it feels like you guys get to where you want to be.
It's so dumb. Though.
And then you're like, look
both
for
these tournaments, yeah. Or both the last two matches.
On your guys' offenses, you'd get to B. And then you'd have like two people looking for people on flights. Like, just get in the sight.
Yeah, I know. Like, trust me. Because after I got naded the one time, after the round ended, Ian was like,
basically,
you had to watch
if you got blooded at B side, you're just done.
Yeah. And I said, I was like, maybe it's because we haven't played this map this weekend,
no, but
we're letting the defensive team get control of the
scary here quick for boys and blue fans.
Well, Craig picks up one, another flood all coming in for you, and he is just snapping right now. 7 left in the magazine.
And we need to get something going pretty quick, whether it's a streak, whether it's a break, might be these spawns. Is just having a field day. Slow start he had in this game. 245 to 116. OpTic set up one final push here potentially for Hook. Not gonna happen. GG's. OG with a statement at map 1.
Push forward. Scum trying to make plays. There's 2 more players to deal with. He checks the corner. One more. No! He gets gunned. That's a cap. That is a cap. They drop all 4 as Scum annihilates Classic. Reload this FG. Can he find me? Okay. Just bangs him right through the wall. Fantastic stuff from Krim. And he's looking to get streaked out.
Oh, we have it, folks. GG's in the chat. OpTic Gaming will take down the boys in blue 3-1 in the best of 5.
There were like 5 bombs that went off. I don't even know.
Dude, Nick, that last second pull on CTF. Dude, I hip fired him.
You hip fired me?
Yes.
You hear that shit? He hip fired me. Wait, when? When he got the 3rd cap.
I got you weak, and then he went inside the room.
Wait, remember you guys got 2-piece back though?
Yeah, it was demonic.
Wait, but Kyler shouldn't have been camping a corner.
No, it was slashers.
Nice.
That's a search right there, baby. That's a search right there. I like that voice.
So with Splyce, we always have very good matches. The best that the UK has to offer, man. And my man Jerd, my man Mad Cat, Tommy, Bance, Tanks. These guys are going to be a threat for the rest of the year. So no longer are we living in the days where, you know, North American players used to talk shit to Europeans. you know, because we're no longer there. You know, we had really, really close matches, and we are going to have close matches against Splyce for the rest of the year. That's just the way things are. These guys are a top contending team.
One player, so 20 seconds.
Play patient, don't shoot, yes.
This is a veteran play from Scump, 15 seconds left. Splyce now know where he is. This comes down
Just
to
needs
Tommy.
one kill.
This comes down to Tommy versus Scump. Scump, time ticking, gotta make a play. Scump dives out with a kill. Scump, he gets the pick as well. A phenomenal play from King Scump himself.
You know, once again, it takes all the strength of Tommy, as now it's going to be Tommy winning the engagement again with the flag in his hand. So, look, they invest all of their strengths, they get the return, and now they're translating it into offensive power. This is going to be another flag out for Splyce. So even though you go up by 3 flags, you do not want to turn on your base. You still want to push up and be aggressive.
Some shot, and now I have Krim already on the hill. Madcat will fall, leaving just one lone player left on the hard point, and that, of course, Jerd. And now the game about to be tied up, but as you said, Krim ready and waiting. He's been ready and waiting since 35 seconds for the new hill pump.
Yeah, it was nice for Scump to see if he could stay alive when we were cranes on that, because he figured if you hold both sides of he's able to find 3. All balls throw down for Splyce, as now OpTic Gaming can start to rebuild that lead.
4v4, 37 seconds left on the clock. Who will find the first blood? It's going to be Scump. He shuts down Jerd. Now is that going to be the opening for OpTic Gaming? Scump with a double. Vance and Madcat still alive. 27 seconds left. Vance goes down. Madcat, he finds one. Now left in a 1v3. It doesn't matter.
Of course, keep in mind, bomb planted. OpTic Gaming have to go here.
Tommy is huge up here. He does find a couple of kills. He recognizes the chance is going to come through. Still tries to go for the pre-fire, but there's a player in the window. Tommy almost found a double, but the team kill does come through once again. Now you have a 2 versus 2. Grim surely should go down. Oh! Grim somehow, some way finds the kill. 2 versus 1. Jerd left on the bomb. The challenge comes through, and OpTic Gaming get the retake. They get the defuse. Grim working towards streaks once again.
Oh wait, I have streaks. I have streaks. How many? 2? Okay, let's go. Yo, David, go one team push here. I have a beat push. That's 2 names. 2 names. 2 names. You might not know you have. You might not. Yeah. Let's throw it in. Ian, drop it.
Okay, let's see if Splyce can have a battle. Oh, it's Krim! He's got the fighter pilot! He takes down Jerd, takes down Madcat, has more to work with here if he wants to decide to invest in OpTic Gaming. 4v2, 3v2 now. They still have the man advantages now. It's all down to Vance. The bomb is planted for him, though.
1v3. Vance trying to find anything through the wall. Is he going to be able to find it? No, he's not! And OpTic Gaming puts their ticket into today's winners bracket final, where the face
Never hit the guy with 1 shot, and then another guy
good shit though.
There's another guy 1 shot, and that guy finally died.
1-2 searches in a series.
That's improvement right there.
That's confidence.
The forest looks really nice. Forest.
Oh yeah. With the mid pushes, there were a couple times I tried to hit mid and Damon wasn't following me up.
Right.
But I think we fixed that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, like the initial strategy was right there.
Yeah.
Very
nice.
nice.
No, they couldn't do anything about it.
There are 3 subs on CTF who were working you guys.
Yeah, I know. They had 3?
3 subs.
They had 3 subs. That's not why.
They're playing so fast.
Oh my god.
That's
definitely. Get this on camera. Thank God that I shot call, because if Ian were to, we would have gotten shit on that game.
Yeah, you were fucking. Dude, this guy was pissing me off. Bro, really? He didn't have thumbs.
Bro, you think I can't shoot straight? I'll go shoot straight over there right now. I was about to say I need a new Cronus, and I fucking didn't.
You can't make fun of Ray anymore.
I mean,
what Damon go like 8 and 30?
Yo, Damon got a kill. It was a 2v3. Damon got a kill. It was in that round where Matt didn't like pre-fire the wall, and Damon fucking killed one, turned around, he knew he was gonna be there, and he punched.
You did? Yeah, I dove. I thought I was gonna get shot
that
from
round?
our side.
These guys' nades were a little bit off. The second one was always like a little bit off to the left or right.
Yeah, because when me and Seth went up and did the thing and fucking.
No, we throw ours from top mid.
No, but what I'm saying, you hit him, right? I hit the guy right below us.
Hit the guy on bomb.
You guys got to pick one.
But you hit the guy on bomb.
Yeah, I nade bomb. I nade over bomb. You nade the guy's statue, and then we double shot. We both 1 shot.
You guys nade statue.
Wait. Nah, but we're killing the guy's statue so they can come in and help us. Because if we're peeking that bomb guy and that's an FG.
Yeah. I'll start nading statue.
Because I see you and Nate the first one.
Wait. We did that before though. The first time.
No, I've been nading bomb. I thought you naded bomb.
I don't know how. I don't know how we're killing them then.
Right, we got
So you guys are randomly throwing.
I guess.
There's no like coordination.
Or that's when people weren't running flag. I don't fucking know.
Some good stretch. I think you guys got stuff you need to work on.
We fixed S&D.
No, I've got some stuff that I think.
You do?
Yeah, just some things that
He's so much cooler than Mr. Exter. He's so much cooler. He's like Mr. Exter, just way cooler. I love it.
Oh,
Greatest coach of all time.
I thought you were talking about me.
Yeah.
Wait, you're talking about TP being the greatest coach or me?
Oh, TP.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass Mr. X's accolades in like 30 minutes.
I thought you were joking because I was making coach jokes to him. So right, it was like the worst time. I'm like, is he making fun of me saying I'm cool?
Dude, I was trying to get Matt to bait for me in that 5-4 round, but Tommy was on the top desk, top mid.
Matt bait.
I said, Matt, he was at the sandbags. I said, Matt, climb top window, climb top window, climb top window, so I can fucking challenge him off the heady. Thankfully, he pre-fired his whole clip. He knew we were both there. He just kept shooting. And then, I mean, it could have went bad.
Splyce game was pretty crazy. Obviously, went down to that last map. St. Marie Crim went absolutely huge, and something that the guys were struggling with, that we're trying to focus on heavily as the tournament started, was the search and destroy not looking good. The respawn was looking flawless, but it seemed like as the tournament went on, their search and destroy became somewhat more consistent, but their respawns weren't really there. And it was weird to see the guys not slaying as heavily as normal. When you think about these 4 guys, it's like, okay, they're gonna outslay 100% of the time. Wasn't happening, unfortunately. Just seems like at times they didn't really know what to do when the cards were stacked against them. When they were holding a hard point, everything's fine, everything's working out appropriately, but the fact that they were losing respawns consistently here, obviously something's not right, whether it's practice, whether it's just they weren't in the right mindset for that given match. I don't know, maybe it's overconfidence. Whatever it is, that's why I'm here, to try and help them sort that out, right? They have disagreements of how each player would want to play at times, and that's okay. That's what practice is for. Hopefully I can help them sort through this stuff so that these mistakes shouldn't happen and the game is easier for them.
Behind as Scump continues to crush mid-map. It's a streak from accuracy that cuts him down.
That's a streak from accuracy, but there's no follow-up at all. OpTic Gaming have now taken the lead as TK are struggling to break bunker. OG get the early so set up. TK now finally will get the break with 4 dead.
There's enough time here to win it if they can get in, but you expect we're definitely going to see another rotation here back to the first hard point. 3 kills go the way of TK, 2 big ones for Chino. They're trying to bust through. TK can still win it here. OpTic Gaming has to flood. They don't have any streaks to work with. You have 1 player spawning out. Karma, this could be game.
They're trying to push on through. Theory with 2. Chino with 1. TK take map number 1 over OpTic Gaming.
Quarter remaining, but the big thing is, oh my god, you're able to waste so much time. Where does he call him in? They're on the map now.
Going on the B.
Kill goes to Chino.
Scump will have to make what would be arguably one of the best 1v4s of all time. In round 11, not gonna happen. TK, baby. Second, now it's been pulled. OG need to play this final minute flawlessly if they want to force the overtime.
Let's see if they can get the second cap in first. They're waiting on it now. His streaks are going to be called in. He's having to play low. Karma doing his job by picking up a kill.
Kenny behind him.
He's got Kenny behind, able to get in.
They're not ready for this.
Kenny might be able to make the play.
Kenny with 1. Kenny with 2. Kenny with 2. And the hopes of OpTic on the potential of her sweep crumble.
When set up correctly, you'll see the likes of Scump. Oh my goodness, Madcap utilizing all weapons. I'll interrupt myself for that one.
The tactics are now. Vance coming in, getting a bit of revenge on his fallen teammate. The hard point well in control. Tommy raining death from above. He manages to get 3 with that. Formal Onu's alone there, holding on the bunker. His teammates were just coming back off spawn, not able to get the reinforcements there in time. But now we do see Splyce in control. Final 10 seconds remaining. Vance now letting the audience out. In the sights of this bomb, and he doesn't even need to kill him. He takes care of Tommy instead. Final few seconds. Splyce, they're holding on, and that is almost it.
Hang on.
Contest. Splyce have done.
He's also believe got a streak still waiting. And there we have the artillery strike ready to fire. Now the question is, there is no question. Not when Jerd is shooting like this. Sniper, PPSH, it doesn't matter. There is the second, and Scum is dead and buried in the ground.
That's not what you want as an OpTic fan. Big shots out, but that's going to be it. Splyce hold strong. Well,
and you got to remember, Tommy still has his artillery strike. It's put right at the back of B. We know the bomb's down, and now we're seeing Jerd on your screen. PPSH has been lights out so far. It's a 1v4 for Formal. He's now got to turn that 1 to 6 into a 5 and 6. There's artillery strikes, there's glide bombs going down, and just like that, Splyce are going to take map number 2. Badcat goes down. Tommy, the last alive, finds one, finds the second. Who's that player? It's Formal who denies Tommy, and he's out and away. That flag is going home.
Grim's got to hold up the defenses now. He needs to take on all the members of Splyce, and as you can see, Formal, he's gone halfway. Glide bombs, water strikes, all of it's coming out. The kitchen sink is being thrown at that flag, but Formal, he's gonna sink it in. Cap again. Formal picked up the flag, he does get dropped.
Oh my!
Staying alive.
And look at Tommy. He's in a position to pull. The question is, who's going to get the next couple of kills at the home flag? It is all on this. Vance goes down. And you know what? Journey's not in a very good position. The flag is coming home and dry. Look, Tommy, the game changer be the one to do this. The flag, can he put it in? I believe the streets are there. He's done it at OpTic Gaming. They're going home. Splyce with the 3-0. It's been a long time. And the green wall are out in 3rd position.
Getting double 3-0'd, I never thought I'd see it happen in this fashion. We're back on boots in the ground. Krim and Karma seem to be playing better than ever. It just seemed like they lost the spark in Respawn, especially the fact that they are losing Forest Hardpoint and we're losing it so badly. Obviously something was wrong. It was very disappointing to see from my perspective, watching from the crowd. They looked uncomfortable. The SMG play from Splyce was just way too fast. And then speaking on the TK side as well, sort of the same thing. It seemed like the pace of the other teams was so much faster and we couldn't keep up at times. We had individual players on the team just sort of fall off at times. It's things we need to work on. You need to make the game as consistent as possible. Didn't look like it, so props to the other team for taking us out.
They didn't seem sad as they usually do when they lose. They seemed pissed, but more than anything, a little bit confused as to how they got 6-0'd. You know, losing 0-3 and then losing 0-3 in losers finals. And I guess the confusion comes from the fact that, look, you win online 2Ks, and before you say they're an online team, obviously they're not. I don't know. I just think that they went in there with super confidence. They knew what they were going to do, but just people adjusted a little bit better to their play style, and they showed up on Championship Sunday, and they didn't. It happens. That's what a sport is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But I am happy at the fact that they're pissed, and I'm happy at the fact that they're no longer sad. They're not in their sorrows. They are literal business as they're going through the motions of what went wrong. So I'm excited to see what happens in MLG in New Orleans, because if they're mad, I'm hoping that they're out for blood.
The only thing you can take out of that is, yeah, we're fucking good at Ardens, but maybe next time we veto it versus them, because apparently they're fucking nasty at it. You know, like, yeah. They seem pretty fucking good at that map. Yeah. What was the other hard point we won? We won a hard point, right? Splyce?
Yeah, we beat them on the next map.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We beat them on
like,
that.
Maybe
I felt like we were gonna.
Something about it, like London wasn't that hard. That map was a fucking pain in the ass.
You guys were undefeated on stage.
It's TK.
I think I went in the fucking hill too much.
I think, yeah.
I think on second hill, me and Match never touched that fucking hill.
And bunker, you guys need to do those wide peaks.
Yeah. Like, no, I agree. I don't know why the fuck they're just pushing us.
I don't think this roster should ever lose. And when they do, it's head games. It's them not thinking about the game correctly, and that's something I feel like I did very well when I was a player. Not always the most individually talented, but when it came to overall game sense and making the right play 100% of the time, or as much as possible, I did a really good job at that. So being able to help them online, to make sure they're not getting overconfident, to hold them accountable for situations where they're not playing smart but just fragging their way out of a situation, I feel like I'll be doing a good job to help them get to that top point and not just win one event, 2 events, 3 events in a row. Clean sweep the whole year. The whole goal is to win champs again. There's no reason these guys should ever be losing an event with the amount of talent, experience, and leadership that they have. We're creating a legacy here. They've done it already. It needs to be more for how good they are. They're in the prime of their careers, all 4 of them, in my opinion. We're back on boots. Let's get them back to the top here.